I'm Devin O'Day, and this is our Main Street Media Virtual Home Show. I hope you're enjoying all the local masters and suppliers that make our Middle Tennessee hometown so special. Creating a beautiful table is part of what makes home so inviting, and it's not just about the food. When care is taken to create a tablescape, memories are made. Cathie Moss of Miss Ellaneous in Hendersonville, a collective of creative vendors that have everything you could imagine for hearth, home, and her, gave us some great ideas in creating a tablescape you'll never forget. Setting a table, creating a table that is its own decoration. I mean, it is gorgeous. Now, we're going to talk about this table. Cathie Moss from Miss Ellaneous here in Hendersonville. We're going to talk a little bit about creating the look, creating the table, and I love how eclectic you have all sorts of things. Something that you do that not everybody does, but people laughed at me because I used to put ceramic chickens on my table. And I'm going, look at these. Are these not the cutest little things? Look at these little squirrels.
I have 2 squirrels and 1 fox left. They, the little sets, are they not just...
They're adorable.
They're adorable. This is all I've got left out of all that I had. They went very fast.
Well, being very, very eclectic with your table is it's just fun. Let's talk about the things, some of the elements that you have on this table. I love how you've dressed these candles.
Oh, the candles are beautiful. The candlesticks came from Vintage Floral. They, and the candle rings, the sugar plum candle rings did too. Yeah, it's a mixture of Christmas and fall. So it could go into Thanksgiving with you and still go right into fall with just a few touches added.
And look at these trivets that you've got. Then you can call them a trivet, and you can put a hot plate on them, or
The wood.
Yeah,
rounds.
the wood rounds. Do you make those?
No. Now I have cut a few for my own use in here, but the ones that we sell, we do buy them already done because they can get them smoother and the right size and everything.
They're just
and with a chainsaw, it's a little hard to do that.
You know, it really is.
It really is.
You really got to be gifted at that. Let's take a look at some of the things. And I love the galvanized chargers that you have. Is that are they galvanized?
Yes, they were picked up to go with the silver ring around the dishes. You have to pick one item out. If you've got a centerpiece, a special centerpiece you want to use, you've got special dishes you want to use, then you put them out there. You start picking things that go with it and play until, and this is what you get. And that's exactly what we do here.
I love it, even from something as simple as mirror that's underneath that reflects the light.
Then you've got the galvanized tray. It's holding the trees and the pumpkins. Got little Christmas ornaments tucked in. The crystally.
You take and when things change, you go from your aspen leaves and your fall looking leaves, and with very little change, you move
throw
right
a
into
few.
Christmas.
You can take the pumpkins off. You can throw a few. Take the leaves off. Throw a few Christmas picks in. Like the holly. Then you just start playing with this. And make a whole new tablescape.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. It's not as hard as people want to make it out to be.
Well, I'm looking at these beautiful little sugar plums there, but then you look over here and you've got your glazed fruit hanging from the tree. I mean, if you take some of your crystal and put some of those glazed fruits in there,
gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so pretty.
Very pretty.
And just little bitty changes here and there, and you've got a fun, eclectic table. If you want some information about how to put a table together, I guarantee you, if you come in here and take a picture of your table at home,
we can pull stuff together for you. We do it all the time.
Did you do this table?
Yes,
did
I
you
did
paint
this
this
table.
Take a look at this table. Now, I'm sure this table probably had a history. It probably, I'm looking at it.
It's a 70s, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's in the 70s. And it's
People
got
will-
the cane backs are in great shape. It's a beautiful table. There's 8 chairs total with it. Due to space limitations up here, the other chairs have not been brought up yet, but it's a table and 8 chairs total. So,
Well, that's one of the things for our home show. If you've learned anything, is to redress some of those tables that might have been from the 70s. Maybe you inherited some furniture from grandma. Maybe you've got some of those things. Don't be afraid to paint it.
oh no, take a class. I think there's places that you can take the chalk painting class. Don't be afraid. Get an old piece of wood and practice on it. But one thing you can't ever do is once you start painting a piece in chalk paint, you never walk off.
Oh,
If the
really?
phone rings, you ignore them. You keep you keep painting until you're through with that section at least, because you will have to go back and resand it down. It leaves lines.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Chalk
So-
paint is very different from your enamels
is.
and some of your latex.
is.
There's this one piece that I want to close with. It's over here, and it's exactly what we were talking about. This is the topper,
Of an
Off-
oak dresser.
and
Or
take
a
a
not
sideboard.
A sideboard,
Yeah.
yes. I came out with that wrong.
It could be a dresser, though. I mean, you just never know. But take a look. Now it's got a whole new life. Can you imagine an entryway with this on it, with decor? I mean, it's just absolutely stunning. Was this chalk painted?
No, that's not my piece, so I honestly
So
don't
you don't know?
No,
I mean, I can't
do not.
tell. It looks like it
It
might
looks
be.
like it was.
Yeah. But it's just beautiful. And his white furniture is really where everything is at, kind of that creamy white. And
The antique creamy
Distressed.
white, the distressed, the black, and some grays. Those are still the favorites, but you throw, people still like the little pops of turquoise or pops of yellow, even some orange. So
what about the green and the red?
the reds aren't as much now, it doesn't seem like, and the softer greens.
Softer greens, like like a sagey color that goes toward a
Sagey,
gray
the celery,
green. Yeah.
yes.
All right. Well, if people want to find you, I want to make sure that they can find you, Miss Ellaneous. I'm going to zero in on this.
Can you see it?
I can, Miss Ellaneous, and you're located in Hendersonville. And what is the address?
248 West Main Street.
And they're also on Facebook.
Yes.
From unique furniture to crystal to antiques and paintovers, there is something for your home at Miss Ellaneous, formerly the home of the first drugstore in Hendersonville that was run by Cathie Moss's daddy. This destination dive-in shopping experience is on Facebook, and they've got lots of holiday events planned. Stay tuned. More magic for your home is coming up on the Main Street Media Virtual Home Show, brought to you by a game every family can play together, Spontaneous, available at